Alright, hello everyone. Today we are back with another video, again analyzing another replay in Rocket League. This time the player who will be analyzing is Geet. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, correct me if I'm wrong in that. This guy told me that he's in Champ 3 at the moment and he wants to get to GC and asks for my help to reach it. And today our goal is the same again, help this guy improve in Rocket League and help him reach his green rank. But first, again, before we get into the video, I want to state that if you guys want to be in this part of free coaching journey, then definitely check out the description. There's a Discord link where you can just DM me and I'll have you improve in any ways. Rocket League, I'll even do team coaching as well because I have experience in that, just as well as personal training and improvements. So if you guys are interested, go and check it out. Thanks again, and let's hop into it. Okay, welcome. Here we are in the match. Starting off, I see there's gonna be a lot of goals in the match and a lot of saves, so it proves to be really interesting, that thing. Okay, let's see. Then we're gonna be going for the kickoff first. Okay, see that you know how to speed flip. That's gonna be a goal. That's nice. Maybe I could see that there was some sparkles on the ground. Maybe it wasn't the perfect one. Yeah, like as you can see, the top of your car hit the ground a little bit, so it sparkled. That's fine. It's not the worst. You can master it a little bit, but you're doing fine still in Champ 3 doing that. Alright, you're following up. Nice flip to the boost. Okay, here one problem is that, as you can see, he has a lot of plays with the ball because he's just on the ball. He could dribble it or do anything with it. Your best option here is to stay on the wall, the backboard, and wait for what he's going to do. For example, if he can like touch the ball perfectly and maybe dribble it over you here, and you just jump off, it's gonna be a goal because your teammate, I don't know why he's rotating behind you completely on the backboard as well. That's pretty weird because he could like go under you. That would be the perfect play for him to rotate from. But still, you're like in the best position here on the backboard, and you definitely don't want to keep this up. Okay, you had a touch there, though it was pretty unlucky. So what you messed up here with the dribble, the first touch was pretty good actually. It was a good setup for you, but you started to spin around too much. So as you can see, you're like facing the, so your car is not facing the ball completely. It's facing behind the wall, and that's the reason why you have to compensate by turning your car again, and you have to air roll a lot on that. So first, when you touch the ball, you here a bit back, so here it's a perfect touch. Now you don't want to air roll anymore, so it's the perfect direction your car should be facing. That in this position you have to go and fly up to the ball in this time, but as you can see, you turn your car here and you went under the ball completely, had to compensate, and that was your only option to go for a flip reset. It was a nice try though, because you hit the ball, which is pretty buggy. Okay, good side, you went for the boost here. Okay, you have no boost right here, it's just buggy. Yeah, so two options, either you go with the ball with your teammate because there is only one player back, or you take this corner boost, which could be a really good idea if you can go for the bump. It was close, so you went for the bump. I think it was nice that you went for that. That's pretty unlucky. You maybe just sped your plays up a little bit. So here, you could go under, definitely. Try to hit it under him. But yeah, try to slow down when you're hitting the ball because your speed is alright, your momentum is quite nice, but after you reach the ball, you don't want to keep pressing boost. So here, see, you're still pressing boost, and that's why you're like completely under the ball again. That's why the ball is going to bounce up on the backboard and not into the goal. So here you just wanna let go of the boost and just hit it normally. The flip was even a little bit too late too because you sped it up. You won't get back. Yeah, you will. Alright, so this definitely has to be a goal. It was pretty lucky the enemy missed it, but that's an open net. Here your teammate was at fault, I think, because yeah, definitely because he just jumped out, even though he was the last one back there. Take the boost, nice. Well, that's pretty unfortunate. So here, your best option was to take the boost, so that was nice. Good job. Here, you have more time, so you don't need to completely face the ball to have a good 50 on it. Here you should just stay like in this position and wait for the ball and the enemy to come here and near you. Then you can just side flip on it. It's gonna be a lot better than like here you just turn and face the ball on the left side of it. It wasn't the best 50, but it wasn't the worst as well. So again, your teammates for the okay, nice kick off. Nice bump. This should be an open net, and it's a goal. Good job. It was really good, as you could see. Oh, he even went for the double. So it was a pretty neat idea that you saw that you can't breach the wall, and definitely not the boost as well. So you went for the bump. Uh, a bit would be better if you flipped into him because he could just jump over you, but it was still fine because you could get the bump and give your teammate a free ball. Alright, not bad. Pretty good cheat. Okay, nice. Great idea, you didn't run for it. Okay, so here it was a nice fake. So that touch wasn't necessary. As you could see, I think you want to control it and try to hit it upwards and try to follow it up as well. But yeah, you should have just touch it, just go down from the wall. I'm sorry, messing up. So go down from the wall behind your teammate, and it's gonna be a free ball for him because it's just gonna bounce to him. Now you just pass back to the middle guy. That's fine though because that's definitely your ball, so your teammate shouldn't jump on it. And again, if I wanna blame someone, definitely was the team mistake, I would say. So both of you had bad touches, but if I had to blame someone, it would be your teammate. Okay, nice kickoff. I don't know why your teammate is not following up. 950, it's a goal. Nice. Good job. So you have good possession of the ball and you have nice time taking. That's for sure. Okay, good idea to go for the back boost. Okay, that's good as well. Alright, I liked it. So in this position, you definitely have to see where your enemy is at. So right now, here, it's pretty risky to go for a backboard because Krusty should be on the backboard right here or close to it, like where he's standing right now. I'm sorry. Where is he? So where he's standing right now is a really good position. If you would to hit it on the backboard, he would easily get it. But he messed up because he just rotated it back to the net. So it was good decision there that you hit it on the backboard. Even though I would say try to take your time a little bit more because the enemy just fell out, your teammate is still out of play, so but you would just wait for it and maybe go for an air dribble or try to like control it or something because your teammate can go for a bump or something like that. It was nice. It definitely should have been a goal, but it's fine. I think what you missed there is you're gonna use just spilling too much boost. So here you should definitely let go of boost. That's gonna be a more precise shot if you let go of the boost. And yeah, it should be again under them. So and they even messed up a little bit the flip as well. 'Cause here I think yes. So you did a right directional flip where you should have done a left one. That's what you messed up here. Still a nice try though. Good try in a bump. I like it. And it's really good. Most people don't really see this position, so it's really effective. As you can see, you are rotating in the wrong way, but not in the wrong way completely, because that's where you should be rotating here. So even though you're going like in front of your teammate, it doesn't matter because the enemy is there as well. So you can go for a bump on this one. And if you won't reach it, you won't be in the place where the ball is going to land. So your teammate definitely is not going to notice you there. So yeah, that's a good idea. And you didn't go for these mid boost, go for the far post rotation or anything like that. I like that. Okay, take those small pass. Okay, good control. Nice, you didn't went for it. Here you again have a little bit more time. Pretty lucky the enemy didn't go for the ball here, so try to take more time here. Especially if you see him here, there is just a slight chance if you just hit it over him, he just falls you out. So what you want to concentrate on, try to go for a 50 even if he goes for it. This time he wouldn't go for it, so it would be a free ball. It's still lucky because you had it. Okay, I think the mistake here was you jumped only once. Let's see it. Yep, one jump and you didn't use the second one. So you definitely need to use a lot of boost to reach that ball, and it's because you didn't use the jumps quite well. So as you can see, you need a lot of boost to reach that ball because you didn't use the second jump. You have to rely on your second jump as well. So try to go for fast aerials training maybe. That's going to help. So because you're like, see, you're aerial into the ball completely well. You're doing it well. And here you stop spinning, which is pretty good. And see how precise the shot was after that. And of course you didn't have boost to follow it up, but yeah, definitely you have full control over it, but you don't know how to follow it up fast enough. Okay, so here, get that you're like the last one here. So if you miss, it should be a goal. You have to be more careful in that. So you have two options here. Either see that, alright, he's going for it, then I'll be going for it as well, and be 100% sure you're going to reach it, or just roll it back to the net. So like, come here and maybe stand about here and wait for him to hit the wall, because he doesn't have too much options here. He's gonna roll down on the wall and maybe he can even roll it back. That can really hit it on the backboard and I don't know, for a bounce to his teammate. So yeah, it was a good idea that you went for it, don't get me wrong, but you definitely need to reach it first. Again, just really lucky that the enemy wasn't mistaken, missed the ball. Okay, so here there is a cut. So your boost is taken. Your teammate is alright. I kinda see the cut. I didn't really mind. So it was probably a random you played with, and in this position I would cut him off as well. But usually you definitely wanna communicate that your teammate have this ball, because now he can turn and try to reach it while you can get some boost. Because if you like, see, like you stole two of his boost here. Sorry, wrong can. So you stole this pad and this pad as well, and even that one. So if he saw that you're going to cut him and wants to get some boost, he has to go up here and reach these two pads, and it's gonna put him out of position as well. So in your position, it wasn't bad because you definitely had to reach the ball or not miss it. That was the whole point of it. But yeah, I leave it normally. It was pretty weird that your teammate jumped on it. I think he was at fault here again. Yeah, so it's definitely yours. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Your enemy is going to be more helpful than your teammate this time. Okay, it wasn't bad. You can even fake this one. because your teammate is not going to be back to, or he is going to be back and he can be ready for your pass. So in this time, you're like betting everything that is going to go in from your 50, and there is a small chance that it's gonna happen. So in this time, fake would be better. If not, then go for a perfect 50 where you can just land perfectly on it. So like you bounce from the wall. So still lucky you can get the boost. Okay, here your teammate somehow didn't go for it. I gotta see why. What's his name? This one. So alright. Ooh, that's a camera to talk about. Okay, so wow, I feel dizzy after watching this guy. So definitely those were your teammates. I'm not going to watch it again. How he looks at the game right now. So it was your teammates. It was good for you to leave it to him. Only here I would leave the boost because you have full boost. Your teammate might not have all, so I would leave them in boost. Okay, nice. You took your time nicely. It was a nice try to hit it over him. We are lucky he didn't die in that. Okay. Okay, nice patience there. So you have two options. In this one, here you can see that since the ball is on the ground, you can try to challenge it because he doesn't have complete control over the ball. But you shadowing him is another option, which is very good, and it worked as well. And your teammate could get back as well. Okay, enemy is just AFK on the ball, I mean on the boost. Okay, so here you definitely, it was a mistake from you, even though your teammate left you in a 2v1. So it seems like you don't really know which one is going to go for the ball, and it's kinda understandable because Krusty is just waiting on the boost. And here you definitely don't want it to bounce on the wall, and I think you didn't read that it's going to bounce, and you thought it was going to like slide up the slope, but that's fine. You definitely have to hit it because someone is behind you. If he goes for a bump or a demo, then it's gonna be really bad for you, even if the ball just rolls up the wall. Alright, this time you didn't follow. It's fine. Okay, so here in this position you have to see that he's going to have a second touch. So what I would do, even if I came out here in your shoes, I would just go back here and position myself about here because that's an OP position where you can defend everything. So like you go out completely. If it was on point, then yeah, it would be a goal as well. You love the boost, which is pretty nice because probably your teammate needed it. Nice boost grab. Okay, well done from your mate. Okay, so it's really weird because it looks like you are communicating. I still think it's random. Sorry if I'm wrong though. But if it's not a random, I can completely understand why you went for it because I think your teammate had no boost. But yeah, it was your teammates. Even if you have boost and he doesn't, that's fine because he can go for a 50. Like he has a lot of plays on this one. He's going to pick up this pad, go for the mid boost as well because he's going to reach it faster than the enemy. So yeah, don't cut him off completely, but it's really nice of him to let you go for it. But just because of this, the play was slowed down a little bit, as you can see. So here, you have to slow down, the enemy can reach it before you. Still is a free ball for your main though. And it's gonna be a goal. Alright, so you came out completely aggressively here. You left an open net, so yes, it wasn't the best shot from your teammate. He couldn't even follow it up, but you have to be more careful. Like you're pushing out to two enemies completely aggressing you, so Yeah, try to take position in net if you like back. Last one. Okay, that's already a 50. Might be a goal, and it should be. I don't know why it is not. Okay, your teammate didn't have any boost to have a hard enough shot on net. It's really unlucky. Nice bump from the enemy. So here, your teammate did well to go for this. Now you're just completely where your teammate is, so it's the same. So I was talking about it. I'll be linking it in the description in another video where I talked about how the pitch is divided into three parts. One of the main principles of Rocket League is don't be on the same part of the side as your teammate is, because it's going to end up in a really bad situation. So here, if you really want to be behind him because you're not sure what's going to happen, I could understand that, but like try to be here on the wall, because this ball is not going to land there basically, so you don't want to be here. But you can see that your teammate is there, so it's pretty close to be here. Because if Krusty can like get it over your teammate, going to get over you, and it's gonna be an open net here. So you gotta be a little bit back here. Sorry, don't check. And this ball would have been a lot easier for you as well. Okay. It was nice to jump on it. Okay, here you don't know where the enemy is. I recommend you to turn off the ball cam for a little bit. Look around if the enemy is closer or not. Up here was really weird. I was not expecting that. So first the miss, then you left the boost for him, which he missed again because he went for the bomb, and now he just left his teammate alone completely. Okay, so now I kinda get what you want to do here, but so why you don't want to pre-jump the reason is he doesn't have much to do. In this position, your teammate should be on the backboard because you're not on the backboard. Or if he is not, then you have to be careful where your teammate is. So he's not on the backboard, then you have to go back on the backboard, and it's going to be a safe location where you can just defend every ball. And if he is on the backboard, then you can just challenge him normally. You don't need to pre-jump there because he don't really have anything to do with this. Even his teammates is just out of play, so wow, okay, that's pretty weird again. So here you don't know where your teammate is, right? So you see him going for the mid boost. In this position, you don't want to flip closer to the ball because it's gonna be an open net, right? So what you want to do here is get this pad, see that alright he's going to be there, then don't flip here, but go for this pad and try to stay in this position where you can turn around and reach the ball easily. Because your teammate is completely out of play. I don't know why he went for the mid boost though, it was pretty dumb though. But still, like, see, as you're flipping, you won't be reaching this ball. Not in a million years. It's pretty nice from your teammate though. He could get it. Okay, it was a nice boost grab because the enemy was going for it as well. Nice. Okay, so that was the main thing I wanted to see you do, and you did it well. That you go for the ball as well, but the first and most important part is going for the boost, because the corner boost is really important for them. It was really close, you almost got them all, but it was nice that you could disturb him as well as take his boost. In your position, I wouldn't touch the ball first. I'm sorry, I'm messing up too much. So I will go for this boost, and as you can see, the ball will just roll over to you, go for the ball and go for an entry ball. Even if he will be behind the ball, you can go for a 50. Your main objective was to get the boost, so it was well done. Nice one. Alright, could be a better shot. You were pretty fast for that too. Alright, should be a solo play from your teammate. But then let's flick. Okay, nice patience. With it, you took the boost. Could have been better control of the ball. So here what you messed it up is you started going back here. So if you just stood there, don't do anything, it would jump down from the back of your car. I mean, roll down from the back of your car, and you could like control it completely. Here you messed it up a little bit. It was nice you stayed on the board though, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, it was almost a goal. Alright. So here you're the last one, but it's so this is position where it's fine to go for the ball because he don't have control over it, so he won't be hitting it over you. That's the main thing. So it was nice you went for the 50 because the teammate is going to be back. He should be as well. Now here, well, I would say it wasn't the best rotation I've seen. I would definitely go for these bets, and after where the ball goes and your teammate, you decide if you go left or right. Here, if he stayed on the ball and on the wall on the right, you would definitely be rotating in front of your teammates, maybe disturb him as well. So yeah, but it was fine because there, this is where you should be going. Just you decided too early. That's all. Nice one. Wow, that's a roller coaster of emotions, I think. So okay, here you have the ball. Your teammate shouldn't be this close. I guess not much to say here because it was a nice bump. Now you had this option to go for the ball, and I respect it. It was unlucky. You got bumped. You definitely couldn't do anything here with the bump. So even a jump would do an empty jump would do nothing here. And then he just defended his own goal. Here again, you almost messed it up, and the only reason is because you spent too fast. So you should have been spinning all the way. You just have to air roll until you get the ball completely in a precise spot where you can control it. So yeah, I'll tell you one. First touch, alright, slow it down a little bit. Here, you don't need to roll the car at all. So even if you do, that's the max you should do. Here you can just boost up and reach the ball. It's too much already, but if you're going for this one as well, it's going to be a lot. So here you just can't control the ball. You're like hovering in the air, doesn't really do anything. And I don't know, maybe the thing that you kind of messed up your edge roll is the reason why you reached it as well, because the enemy, I think, the opponent went for it and was waiting for you to hit it faster. Yeah, so it was pretty lucky you got it, but definitely could be faster and more precise. Save a lot of more boost if you, as how I said it. Okay. Let's see the OT. It has a nice control. Alright. A lot of options here. It's a good option. That's kind of the ideal option you should be doing. I like it. I would say again a little bit too much spinning, but it wasn't as bad as the last one. So here you shouldn't even air roll in this position as well. So yeah, but as you can see, you stop air rolling when you hit the ball, and that's the most important part. Okay, nice recovery. Oof, that's a big miss. Okay, somewhere at the end we went for the bump here. It makes sense. Here, that problem is pretty common in Champ and even in GC a lot of times, you don't wait for the ball. So here you can see that no one is going to take this ball away from you. And I see that you want to score as fast as possible. But the more time you take, the more precise the shot will be and the more powerful as well. So here, to see how fast you just jumped off. You jumped off here when the ball was not even close to you. If you just went up about here, waited for the ball, and maybe about here, then from jumping from this position it would be a lot easier to hit this goal and maybe score it as well. You were forced to hit the ball as hard as you could, and you did well. Okay, that's a nice save. Okay. Now here, you don't want to jump on the wall because I don't think this ball is going to roll up the wall, but if it will, you don't need to be just as ready for it. So no one's going to be around you. You don't need to be hest on the pace even a bit. I wouldn't jump on it. Just take the boost and just turn around here and go over there. That's not a good position you're in right now. See, because you need to jump off the wall, and even uh, change your position a lot of times. Okay, one more thing. I see it's because you have more control if you just jump once. You definitely need to jump twice. You're wasting too much boost here because of the nice touch. I'm sorry. Should be pump, close one. I like that you went for the ball. Right. Okay, nice read. Nice read. There were some mistakes when you jumped up, but it wasn't too crucial. I don't wanna point them out. You reached it, that's the important part. Okay, here, same thing. You have a lot of time. You don't need to hit it completely. So just wait it to roll on the wall. I see that you probably hear someone's behind you, so the opponent's going for the bump as well. But see, you have to know how close he is. He's pretty far now. So in this position, what you want to hit the ball from, and I'm pretty sure that's why you wanted it, to hit it from this side, and it's gonna be a free ball for your teammate. You just made it a lot harder for him to make. Okay, you definitely have to go for this one. Alright, so I'm sorry for the beeping again. So it was definitely your mistake that you got the last goal here. So after the teammate rotated, you're gonna be the second one, so you have to force the ball out for him. In this position, it was nice here that you shadowed him, because if he went for an edge ball, you definitely have to pre-jump there. But if, as you can see, took it low, here you have to turn around and try to go for a 50. If it doesn't work for a 50 and he hits it over you, that's a free ball for your teammate, so don't worry about that. But see, now you're just rotating back completely in front of your teammate, and I think he just can go. So like, see his point of view. See, so here you see that you're there, he won't go. He shouldn't go for the squishy, I agree, and it was even a savable one. I know he didn't have much boost, but with 12 boosts he definitely had to save this one. But still, like, this is the only position where he could be, because you were too close to the ball, and he couldn't go for it because that would be like a double commit. So yeah, that's all I have to say in this matter of case. So I really hope it helped. Just point out what your main mistakes were. So first, a lot of times you leave the net open, and you trust your teammates a little bit too much, I think, in my opinion. So you definitely have to be a little bit back. And with the attributes mechanics, you definitely have to do a fast aerial, do double jumps as well. You don't need to be scared of that. And yeah, the spinning, try to stop it, because if you see a GC3 or an SSR player, you will notice that he doesn't even air roll, usually just a little bit to put him into his position. So one more thing which is important, but I always tell it to everybody so I forget. Try to take your time a lot more. So if you see the ball, you don't need to jump out quickly and reach it as fast as you can, because it's just going to be worse and worse touch. So yeah, I hope it helped, and it will help you reach EC1. If you do, leave a comment and say that it helped you, so we can have some feedback on the project we're doing. So yeah, GG's. And hello, I'm back with an outro. So yeah, this was another gameplay. I really like watching these guys play, because every player has some different kind of style of how they play this game, different kind of mechanics, different kind of play style, different kind of game knowledge. So yeah, it was pretty good. I'm happy you asked for it, and I hope it will help you, as I said it already. So yeah, once more, if you wanna be in this kind of coaching journey, hit the description. And yeah, as well as on the other videos, I recommend watching them as well, because they could help you a lot. I will link some practice maps, as well as my own practice map that I did on fast aerial, and I'll be doing a guide tutorial video on how to do it, how to fast aerial. So yeah, again, once more, thanks for watching, and see you in another video. Bye.